What's good, family? What's good, my brethren? First of all, I want to ask you, brothers, if y'all wanted to do a live stream of some kind, hit me up in the comment section or email me. I was thinking about doing a live stream, but it's been a while, so I just thought I'd drop that out there. Anyway, on to the video. I was doing some thinking, man, about how a woman will give more respect to their boss at their job than they will their husband or their man, generally speaking. And I was thinking about number two, how how these women have all these standards. He gotta be this, he gotta be that. You gotta make this much money in order for me to take him seriously. He gotta be this, he gotta. But then you look at her pay, he gotta date me for 5 months or whatever before we ever have sex. Then you find out the woman had you met the dude, had sex with him within an hour from one night stand. How many one night stands she done had? So, and I thought of something about she got standards for the dude she like. She throw all those requirements, all those standards don't mean jack. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you got to take me out on this many dates and you got to spend $200 on a date at least. But again, she got some dude that been inside her body that ain't have no job. He just had swag. He was tall. He looked like some celebrity. Like, they need to get their bodies up to any random dude that they like at the moment. But for the dude that they don't like, they want that guy to pay the cost. They want him to do the pay for play thing. They want him to take her out on dates. They want him to, everything got to be $100, $200 per date. Everything is a monetary exchange for the guy that she really don't like. So she look at it like, I must be paid. Excuse me. I must be paid for my time, for me enduring, allowing this dude, this simp dude who pursued me, allowing him in my presence. He has to pay for the privilege to be in my presence. My presence is worth money. And that's how these women look at the dudes that they don't really like. All them standards and all that stuff of some dude they don't even like, who they will cheat on, very likely, with just some random dude that make them tingle, and who she like. Oh, he remind me of my daddy. Oh, he tall. Oh, he look like a celebrity. Oh, he got tattoos. Oh, he's a musician. Oh, he can dance. Oh, he's funny. Oh, he dressed nice. These women give up their most precious possession, which is a chastity in their bodies. That's all. Primarily, I'm not going to say all, but that's primarily her main asset is her body. Her mind, we talking about your average woman, but yeah, a woman whose mind is well instructed is of high value. And, a woman who can follow instructions, is a high, on a higher value status. You include her body. If her body ain't right, a certain level, a certain lane that she can level up to. If her max level is like a 5, or maxed out at 6, a strong 6, that's it. If she ain't, got the physical beauty dynamics that she can't naturally level up without surgery and all that. Her let's say for example, she right now a 4, but she can max out at a 6. And she willing to put in the work to improve herself, and she willing to follow you and obey you and follow your instructions. Man, that's a mind well instructed. And that right there is of a high value, more so than just a physical body, which is what the majority of these women is a physical body, and they don't want to do no cooking, and they don't want to do no cleaning. I was just thinking about it too. A woman need to be cooking, cleaning, and clinging, like Velcro, clinging, cooking, cleaning, and clinging to her man and for her man. You see, these women in America don't have no concept of fulfilling the real purpose that they was even created for in the first place, which was to help, which was to serve her man, be an asset and a helper you got the tree and you got the branch. She's the branch that came out of the tree. It's quite simple. People talk about who's more valuable, the man or the female. Well, what's more valuable, the tree or the branch? That the branch came out of the tree. So how is a branch ever going to be greater than that which it came from? You see what I mean? It's really that simple. No, even more simple. Most High said he created a woman to be a servant and a helper for the man. So you don't get no higher than the word of the Most High God. So all these, yeah, I know all this and that, man, but you got dudes who overvalue their females and put them on a pedestal and all that stuff. And in that particular situation and relationship, yeah, that woman has more value than that dude because he placed her above himself. But in the proper order, a woman has always have been the servant. And that's one of the reasons they have such high levels of depression. And a lot of these modern women are through. They got high body counts. They can't cling, like Velcro, cling and connect to their man because they done had multiple husbands. See the difference? See what we got here in America, man? We got a bunch of street women problems. See, you gonna have, the woman gonna either have housewife problems or she gonna have street wife problems. She gonna have homemaker problems or she gonna have streetwalker problems. And the streetwalker problems is like they piled on each other. So let's go to the housemaker problems, house woman problem. Her problem is, I don't, got enough to, am I going to be able to do chicken, or I'm going to do beef, or what, does he like beef or whatever? Or does he like, chicken, or we had, this dish yesterday, he probably gonna get mad at me. If she like to do, she's clingy to him. And she got those kind of problems of the house nature. He don't know, or if they don't live together, he don't never call me, he'll never return my calls. Why don't he never call me? So she's all like clingy. These are housewoman problems. Chicks with 0 and low body counts problems. He'll never return love problems, connectivity problems. She's focused on this one man problems. Why he not responsive problems. What do you want to eat? I don't know if you're going to like this. I don't know if you're going to like this food or not. I mean, is the house clean enough? She concerned with the house problems. Taking the kids, do I got enough time to hit the gym? Do I got enough time to exercise? You know what I mean? What's going to make them happy problems? What's going to make the family work problems? I got to take the kids here and there problem. Like, these are housewoman problems. And the problem we have in American women is that they streetwalk. They streetwalkers. These are street problems, street woman problems. High body counts, no cleanliness, high levels of depressions, diseases. Don't even, no connectivity. We always all they talking about is money. How big a dude wiener is. How is it cute? How big is his wiener? And how much money he got? How he look? How much money he got? How big is wiener? And how much you gonna pay for a date? You see what I mean? All that, and then on to the next date, on to another trick or simp. It's all the same stuff. These are street woman problems. You got issues connecting with men and look at men as maybe they lost some power in their life, or maybe they was young, something happened to them. And later on, maybe she got dumped by a few, bad boys when she grown up. You know what I mean? So now she want to get more power back by having power. That's just a lot of stuff is about revenge, bitterness and stuff. A lot of these women, street women, have these issues when they trying to get back the power over the men. So they know that men in general want sex, and it's a power thing. So when you pay money for sex to be intimate with a woman, and you exchanging cash for booty, then she automatically has the power. And it's a very demeaning thing. She knows that she is demeaning you as a man. You know what I mean? That's why it never really resonated with me, because I don't want to pay nobody to be intimate with me, to put on this fake front. I'd rather just be with some chunky chick or ugly chick or no chicks. It's offensive to my personal sense of myself. However, the woman look at her like she can get power over the dude because he had to pay for something that another dude got for free. And so, she likes to demean this dude. Yeah, she's demeaning herself in the process, but she's also has certain sexual power over the dude. You know what I mean? So these are street women problems. That's why these women always talking about how tall he is, how big his wiener is, how much money he got. These are all street woman problems, bro. And that's the problem with Western women, modern women, is they all primarily street women. And so those are two things I was thinking about, man. The street woman gonna have a certain type of problem and stuff, but back to what I was saying about, but that's why I don't know. I just think about that too, man. Like the woman of the house gonna have house type of woman problems, wifey problems, whereas a street woman gonna have a whole bunch of problems. It's gonna be a lot of problems, man. Mainly is just she trying to have control over men. She trying to sexualize her body so she can have power, and then she glories in that she got this power over these men. But really, she's a whole, because she really, the trick is demeaning himself by paying for something that another dude got for free. However, she's demeaning herself by selling a piece of her integrity. You see what I mean? And soul. Well, but because she still look good and the booty and the titty is still fat, she can still put on the front on social media or whatever, and everybody looking at her smiling while she on the yacht, you know what I mean? But she got to give something got in order for her to get on that yacht, you know what I mean? So, but the image is that everything is okay. But as I said before, she like a painted grave, man. These are all street woman problems, bro. Then she can't connect, and she had these high depression. You can't, a woman ain't meant to be ran in and skeeted on and in by all these random different dudes. It ain't a proper woman brain ain't fixed like that. This is a damaged woman. This damage, street women is damaged, bro. These are street women problems. Your modern woman primarily is a street woman, bro. And they come with their own problems. And the other problem is that men who are more traditional, marriage-minded, relationship-minded, and all that, you would do yourself a big service to not take your modern American woman, which is a feminist and a street woman. You would do yourself a great service to not take them seriously. You gotta you let them come in and let them leave, because very likely, man, like they say, it's just your turn to deal with them, man. Sad, man. It's a sad state of occurrences. And they say, oh, you should have just vetted her better. You should have just chose well. It's like, man, yeah. I mean, yes or no, because you should just, before you take any woman seriously, sure, you should vet her. But however, when you live in a street woman promoting culture, it's in the music, it's in the movies, it's in the social media, it's all promoted for a woman to be an OF model and all this stuff, and be a whore, be a whore. This is the culture of America. This ain't just you choosing well or vetting this female. You live in a prostitute culture. That is what America is. And just putting it, again, they got to put it on the man. Oh, you just chose better. You live in a prostitute culture. You ain't in no Middle Eastern culture where these women will get deleted for being an adulteress. You don't live there. You live in the belly of the beast where whoredom emanates from here to the world. I don't have a game. You don't have a game to maneuver these broads as a whole to be obedient and stuff. You might have the game to deal with one broad who actually chose you, therefore you have power over her. And in that case, that goes to being her boss and her following your instructions, using the carrot on the stick of her actually pursuing you and wanting you in the first place. Then you got power. Like, what was that? I wrote some notes on this, but a woman have a dude that she like, and basically another dude that she likes spending his money. The dude that she like, he ain't even got to have no money, bro. We could work on all that later. Is how she look at him because she actually desired this dude. Dude over here to the left, she like spending his money. So, like I said, the rules get thrown away for the dude on the right who she actually like. And that's why I'm saying, man, the whole, you gotta take her out on this many dates and pay for play and all this, it's demeaning, bro, because why should I have to pay for something some other dude got for free, bro? It's demeaning. I'm greater than this nigga. Why should I have to, that, it's like what I looked at, the woman for you, like this woman may, you might be like her knight in shining armor, the guy she actually like, and she is simping for you. But for another dude, she'll make him simp on her. So it's like you just got to go through life and deal only with women who actually like you. So I don't, that's why my whole thing has been, man. I don't like the whole artificial kind of construct, but she got one set of rules for the dude she like, another set of rules for the dude she don't like. Now, what I was thinking about earlier with regards to the boss, and I was looking at, and back to, we're going to reverse back to that. And I'm thinking about how in any type of situation you deal with a woman, like in a relationship, you have to be the boss of this woman. She has to follow. I'm talking about a real, actual relationship with her. It ain't no, I ain't saying you got to be super dictative and all that, but she got to respect you. And I was thinking about, you talking about, relationships and marriage. When you think about the concept, you think about the truth of this, how a woman will fear making her boss angry and being on her P's and Q's, bro, when it comes to her boss. But when it comes to her dude, her man, she have another set of rules. She disrespect her husband. She disrespect him. She don't obey him. She don't give him the same amount of respect that she would give her boss. See what I mean? And that's what I started to think. I said, dang, we need to start approaching this situation with women and keeping it. Just think about that. A woman will show a mad respect to her boss, but then when it comes to her husband at the crib, she don't care nothing about that dude. And she might be just using him as an income stream and a secure safety net. In about 2 or 3 years, 3 to 5 years, she probably get rid of him, strip him half of everything he ever earned. Because a dude that she actually like don't have to be a high income and generating dude. This is why they, the high value man, all that. And that's all relative, bro, because she give her body up to somebody that she don't even know if he even got a job. Or don't even know his real name. But then for the dude over here to the left that she don't really like, but he got money and it generate income, this dude, she got all these standards. She'll lay all those standards on that dude. You see what I mean? So, and it's the same like kind of concept. The boss, she got all this respect for her. Because she can lose her job and that's her income and all that. And plus he got more of the thing I done thought about this, what I concluded is that the boss, different kind of jobs, whatever, but generally speaking, I mean, if the boss ain't sexually involved with her or whatever, he basically don't even look at her that like he give a care about her. He like, yo, you will be replaced. I'll have her do it. And to be the boss dealing with females is the way you're supposed to actually be. You see what I mean? Whereas the husband might have a mentality. It depends on who he is, because if he have a boss mentality, then she gonna be, humble and simping on him. And the money gonna come to him and he distribute it, or however he do it, distribute it amongst the family as he see fit. But I've been thinking about the replaceability structure, the replaceability mindset. To look at a woman like you replaceable, bro. You can be replaced. You see what I mean? And even in the scriptures it say that 7 women is gonna take hold or run after or pursue after one man. and take care of them. They go take care of their food. They go take care of their own clothes, their own food. All they gonna want is to be linked in and be one of his wives or sister wives or whatever, concubine. You see what I mean? And so that tell you right there, the proper structure is for the woman to be pursuing a man and simping on a man. This whole thing we got in America where dudes are ultra thirsty and competing for, you know, low-end prostitutes and street women, bro, and traditionally minded men who trying to change the minds of street women, bro. Like, this ain't even proper. So the boss, my point in this section of the video, I was thinking, man, like, that's how we got to look at women. Like, if you ain't her boss and you ain't commanding, demanding that she follow your instructions and she don't fear losing you, bro, you ain't really in a boss kind of level with that particular woman. She need to feel like you gonna get rid of her. And that's why I was thought about the whole dynamic of, like, if you having other women, just tell her you got other women. One thing I wish I had did differently in my life, I sneak and do this and sneak and do that. Then the women find out, then they be like, oh, but they still stay anyways, even when they find out. But I think the thing is that it's better to be open because you ain't got to sneak and you ain't got to, you ain't got to be sneaky about nothing and remember nothing. What you told the other one. This one chick, she was like, oh, you married? I knew you were married. I knew you. We still dealt for like months and months after that. So it's like, they be knowing, man. Like, this whole thing of, women, oh, no, they got to show, what they call it, a save face, you know what I mean, and all that. But I should have been, look, I got you, I got her, I got the other concubine, and we all get together, or whatever. You don't have to get together and tell each other, sit and have no conference or nothing. I just have 3 or 4 of y'all separately. You know what I mean? And you gonna do this, that's why I think that, because I was talking to this old dude, right? He was telling me about, we talking about boss level kind of thinking, forget all this energy and time wasting the mind and stuff. And this older dude was telling me that he was, what he said, he knew this dude who was dating this Vietnamese chick, and I think he was in the military. And the dude had a Vietnamese girlfriend, and she believed that she was the only one. And he had another side chick somewhere, and he was telling his first chick that, hey, I love you, there's nobody else, and we'll get married, or whatever he was telling her. All the love stuff. And what ended up happening is he ended up, the girl one found out that he had a side chick, and she got real jealous and all the other stuff. Because he done told her, he lied to her, told her, he was the only one, I'm in love, we need this and that. So, woman, it's better if you come straight forward with her, tell her straight up, hey, I got other women. You can be one of the women, but you can't have no other dudes. If you ain't with it, hit the door. If you with it, that's what it is. And then she'd be like, man, and she be with it or don't be with it. Now I look back, I'm like, man, I should have been more straight up with it. Because I had different bras, but, trying to maneuver these bras. I'm like, I want her to find out about her because chicks be jealous. In the future, man, and even in this proper order, women's not that important, bro. Like, women need to be put in a proper position of servants, bro. Now, that was when I was more younger and I was just, running through this one or that one, you know what I mean? But now I'm like, man, I should tell all y'all about each other. If you leave, you leave. I'm the prize anyways. All you broads are in my face. You know what I mean? You already know I got a woman, and you gotta know I got a woman too. I had a chick hit on me, but when one of me and my exes was when a waitress chick hit on me and made her jealous. But a lot of women like you when you got a woman. So all this getting angry. Oh, I can't believe you lied on me. You lied to me. The only reason you even like this dude is because he got other women. You know what I mean? You know he got other women, or he can't have other women. A lot of these women don't care if you got another woman. They just put on the front. Some of them do care because they be having low self-esteem and they possessive. But back to an example of like this example. I'm gonna give you back to the Asian example. The Vietnamese chick found out that her boyfriend or whatever had another woman, so she ended up, giving, having sex with him and draining his testicles and making him feel good, cooking, cleaning for him and all that, fed him and all that, gave him some good alcohol. He went to sleep, burnt out. He was like, nigga happy and burnt out, without no energy. And so she did all that to wear him down, and then she tried to kill this dude, man. That's happened in Vietnam, you know what I mean? Or where did it? No, I think it happened in, I don't remember, man. But I remember she was Vietnamese. He was like in the service. So he was like, so he woke up and the bro was up here, had a knife, trying to get him up out of there. And so he had to, he ended up running and, running out the house basically in his undies. And so the moral of the story that I learned, I asked the dude, I said, why didn't he just tell her that he had other chicks, man? And he was like, well, he might not have got no pussy. I'm like, man, the reality, he might not from that particular woman, but having the balls to just say, hey, this is what it is. This is what I've figured out over the years. Hey, man, it's the best way to do it. Not that you have to even introduce all these women to each other, but they need to know and they need to fear. They need to know and they need to fear and respect you as a boss that they can be gotten rid of and that their place can be taken very easily. Like the reversal of it, how we have here in America where you have that famous song from Beyonce, some in a minute. I can get another one of you in a minute. Oh, by the way, he'll be here in a minute. That's the 180-degree flip from what it's supposed to be. She need to be in groupie mode. She need to be like an employee pursuing after a job, pursuing after, you got any positions open? She need to be going for an interview. She don't even have no respect for her husband. She have respect more for her boss. You see what I mean? And so I'm thinking of things more like a boss employee-servant relationship, you know what I mean, dealing with women. And this is something I've been thinking about for a few days, man. I said, man, these bras show all this respect and stuff, and they need to have fear that they're going to lose you. But see, this is the kicker. If you pursue them, you already started this thing out wrong, pursuing a woman locally or abroad. There ain't no sense in pursuing women, bro. They like what they like. And if they like you, they going to pursue you either, man, they ain't going to pursue you straight up and be simping on you with some weak pickup lines, man. These chicks don't really got no pickup lines. They really don't. They don't got pickup. They don't know. Because think about it. Every day they walk here, there. They wake up. They are magnets for men. They've men magnets. Men just magnetized to them, especially if she look decent. It's always, especially American women. It's gonna be, even if they don't look decent. We talking about America, bro. If they overweight, it's always some dude lingering and hovering and clinging to these bras like Velcro. So they don't need to develop any personality skills. They don't need to develop any pickup game skills and all that. And they gotta heard chicks hit on me. I'm like, hey, your game weak, bro. So yeah, I still, I had a chicks to just do weird stuff around me. Like, you kind of know, like, man, what's wrong with this bitch? Just trying to think about which one was more specific. One was talking to me, and it was like, oh, yeah, this and that. And then I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay. She was like, is your name blah, blah, blah? I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, yeah, well, that's cool. That's cool. You live over there? And I'm like, yeah. So then the broad hit me up on the Facebook, man. I'm like, how you... Within like 10 minutes of the conversation, I'm like, yo, that if a dude did that, that would be creepy, right? Right. So these chicks don't really have pickup skills, you know what I mean, like that, because they ain't never had to develop nothing like that. They ain't foreign women. So in foreign women, you got a majority of them is in shape, and they be like, yo, hey, how you doing? I can cook for you. I do these for you. Come over your house, massage. You know what I mean? Clean your crib. You know what I mean? Doing girlfriend stuff immediately kind of thing. Depending on the female, I understand that. but they already know that they're in competition. American woman, man, she believes she is the table, you know what I mean? Even if she's as big as a table, you know what I mean? So she don't have no concept of competing, neither pickup game. She don't ever have to use she ain't got no Riz. You know what I mean? The new word Riz for game, charisma, whatever. She ain't got no, because all she do is just stand there and then simps approach her like, you know what I mean? Flies to doo-doo, you know what I mean? Literally, you know what I mean? So back to what I was saying, like even when you look at the concept of the boss, if you look at yourself like you are the prize, and I believe I'm the prize, you know, the woman is really blessed to be in my presence to even know me, you know what I mean? But in this society, the man is just pressed down so ridiculously bad. And it's just so swayed for the female. So, but you have to look at yourself for what you are, man. If you believe yourself to be the dang on prize, and you believe that, like for example, you the boss. So it's like whoever pursues the other person, they're gonna have the power. So the other person that is being pursued will have the power because there is an acknowledgement that I want you. You see what I mean? Like, for example, speaking of the boss puts an ad in the, paper, the classifieds or whatever. Hey, we need this position filled. First 10 applicants, we need the position filled, and we only taking the first, 10 applicants, only doing 10 interviews. So the position is from the boss is like, which one of these people that are pursuing me and approaching me, which one or two will I take on? You see what I mean? And that's the perceptive of the, from a boss's mind state when you deal with a woman. That's how I'm thinking of it more so, and, like, they need this. When we talk about the woman approaching you and hitting you up on social media, hitting you up on dating sites. Damn, why hit them up? Why contact these females, bro? If they like you, they're going to pursue you. And if it's just the power structure don't never change, bro. And I just feel blessed to understand the power structure. So these women are approaching men that they actually like is similar to them putting the application in on a job, trying to get the position. And that's how it's going to be, man. In a proper order, women need to be putting hey, I heard brothers, man, tell multiple brothers talking about women in Brazil and stuff is way more competitive. You know what I mean? They want to try to drain you, man, and drain your time and all your energy, so to speak, sexually and stuff too. So you don't have no energy to deal with the next chick. And they would try to do that immediately kind of thing, lock you down. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. They in a competition mode, you see what I mean? Whereas an American woman don't even know that she in competition because she live in a goddess type of state of mind. She's the boss in America because she got all these simp applicants and male friend zone dudes hitting her up and, hey, let me take you out on the date, shawty. All this simping. So she essentially is the boss in this kind of situation. So I was just thinking about those two concepts, man. How the woman got a set of rules for a dude over here that she really don't like, and the other set of rules, she throw them all away for the dude that make her tingle, right? The dude that make her happy and tingle, that's the dude she throw all the rules away for. And so, like, why pay for what another dude got for free, bro? That's demeaning to my self value. Like, I should pay for something that somebody else got for free, bro? This dude is not greater than me, bro. That's an insult to me. You know what I mean? That's an insult, bro. I'll be looking at it like, hey, I'll be trying to, if I'm, like, even if you had what do you call it? A virgin in a patriarchal construct and you pay a dowry. All right, how am I gonna get my money back? What I'm gonna get up out of you? Not just sex. How we gonna make money? How you gonna earn your keep in my life? You know what I mean? Earn your stay. How you gonna help me in my business? You need to earn this back. You know what I mean? It ain't no just giving up for some sexual gratification. Other than that, that's tricking basically. No, you got to earn this back. But we don't live in a patriarchy. We don't live in the majority of these women ain't virgins. So, it's you just kind of pivot appropriately, man. You got to make the right pivots. This is something I was thinking about. But yeah, that, and then number two, the boss dynamic. These women need to be coming in fear, trying to get the position and hold on to the position. And that's why a lot of these women respect their bosses, that the boss had a position like, yo, I will dispose of you and get rid of you and get, Sandra in your place, you know what I mean? Or Kelly, and you will be replaced. You know what I mean? Unless, that's how it is. Unless the woman got some dirt on them or something like that, you know what I mean? And they had sex or whatever. But if, just a regular boss that ain't sleeping with the chick or that particular chick, she ain't got no dirt, no leverage, she fear losing her job. You know what I mean? So the boss, that's a great position. I think that us as men need to be looking to always be in when it comes to women. You know what I mean? Because really, you're supposed to be her lord, her master. You know what I mean? Her God. You know what I mean? Her boss, that's the same stuff. Abraham was called by his wife Sarah as his Lord. She called him Lord. That's boss. That's master, bro. We got the concept effed up here in America, bro. You got, we got it real messed up here. So that's something I was just thinking about, man. And that's locally and abroad. You know what I mean? A woman need to be fearful that you're going to get rid of her, possibly. She need to always fear losing you, bro. So that's just something I was thinking about, man. This whole concept of being a boss of yourself and having self-respect, wisdom about women, and self-discipline in dealing with women. And not really having any... not being controlled by your desire for the female too much, and letting her know that, yo, you got the opportunity to be in my life. I'm offering you the opportunity to be a part of our company. And if you don't take this opportunity seriously, you can be ousted. And I'll put Kelly and Sandra, who are competing aggressively for your position, they will be in your position. So you think about if we had that mentality, bro. That's a boss mentality, bro. As opposed to what America promotes, which is sexual depravity and men and not having broads and running after females with flowers and taking hoes out on dates. And see, the dude who get multiple broads had that mentality for the most part. You know what I mean? He might not be straightforward with like, hey, I got other chicks. He might be lying to him and stuff, but he got more of a like, hey, I'll replace you kind of, and some of them just trying to run through bras, but and try to just keep them all on board and lie to them all. That stuff take time and energy, man. But it ain't worth it doing it. It's better to just be boss like, man. Be like, look, you got 3 chicks, and I got other women who want to apply for the position too, but I only want 3 on this position. I want 3, 3 girlfriends, concubines, wives, or whatever, sister wives. Y'all made the cut. You know what I mean? So you better stay on point, you know what I mean, and stay how you need to stay, or else you will be replaced. And have them chicks compete with each other. You know what I mean? And the beauty of it is, like saying, a polygynous situation. They know about each other. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different. I was watching some polygyny videos and how the women interact with each other, and they have more they chill with it. They understand it. It's a different type of kind of female that's openly open with it. You know what I mean? A woman in her proper mind state. Whereas you have these other women who believe that their vaginas is the best. And, you created the world, you know what I mean? And they're the best thing since sliced bread, you know what I mean? Whereas women need to understand that you're not really all that special. and another woman got exactly what you got, but it might be smaller, it might be bigger, or whatever. And she might look better, she might be thicker or skinnier. But basically, you're replaceable. So that's something I was even thinking about with these rich dudes. They don't even a lot of times have a boss mentality. They'll have a mentality of a scarcity mentality. Like you have a dude who got multi-millions of dollars and stuff, like, different celebrities and stuff, and they fear that they woman gonna leave them. Now, if they was dumb enough to legally marry her, you might have you can understand the fear. But again, why would you put yourself in that compromising position? So, but I'm saying, like, just in general, a lot of money don't equal game, man. Because that dude can have all this money and still not have self-respect, discipline, and wisdom in dealing with broads, and he might not have a boss mentality of power, and that let these women know that the replaceability factor, bro. All you bras can be replaced, so you need to stay in line, and you need to be on your best behavior. The other thing I was thinking about a boss, a lot of times, because I've hired some people to do, different things and calls and stuff like that, call center people. And they be like on their best behavior, like they fear that he ain't gonna pay them and stuff. So they be, okay, yes, no problem, sir. Okay. Yeah. So it's like with the woman, they need to be in that same scared and fearful that they're not gonna be in your favor. You know what I mean? They need to be in fear, bro. They need to have respect. And so just as the employee being fearful that they're not gonna be in the favor of their boss, that's how the woman need to be. Not like, a woman shouldn't be giving another man more respect than they give their own man. See what I mean? And that's what it is. And you have to kind of structure that from the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, look, this is what it is. I got other women. If you want to be with me, you go out another dude. If you want that, you want to keep doing that, go back to the streets from whence you came. I'll go to the next applicant. And you can only really deal with a woman like that if you have been pursued by her. Then you could lay this and down and that down and say what it is. Because if you doing the pursuing of her, she's like, who's this nigga? You have to pay for her compliance or something. You know what I mean? And she'll act compliant. You know what I mean? But so anyway, I don't want to drag this video on, man. But that's just a couple things I was thinking about, man. Chick got different rules for different guys, man. They both of those subjects kind of mixed together, man. But thinking like a boss, man. This whole concept of being a boss and having this woman be one of your applicants that pursue you in the first place. That's why I love it when women approach me virtually or in regular life, because you got power, man. Some of them ain't gonna like sticking with you once you start laying down the responsibilities of this position. Because they like, oh shoot, I thought he was just cute, but this nigga talking about bowing down, obeying. I'm like, I don't know about all that. So there's one chick, she kind of lingering and all that. She hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, it's some regular looking chick, black chick. But I was like, yeah, do this, do that, and shit. I told her, yo, you should probably basically I told her this position probably ain't good for you, so you need to just go on to another job. I told her basically our personalities don't mix, so you need to just go somewhere else with some other dude. You're reasonably attractive, and there's somebody else out there simping for you. But you know where I'm coming from, so basically there's no need to keep on contacting me. She said bye, right? So then, like, I don't know, the next 2 days or something, she sent me some post or whatever, you know what I mean? Like them wisdom posts or this. I don't care about this. I'm like, yo, didn't I just tell you, like when I like, and a woman tell me, oh, I'm not interested, I'm gone. Like, I don't even approach women, bro. But if they say, oh, so that, I don't even approach them in the first place to get rejected. But, I have. So when they said, no, I'm not interested, okay, bye. I'm done. I'm not going to keep approaching this woman because then they ain't going to do nothing but give her the power and the power. So anyways, man, so this chick, she like how I look, but she ain't trying to bow down to what I'm talking to and all that. No, I don't know about all that. Well, okay, bye. There's a sucker out there for you and your friend zone or something. And I'm really thinking about blocking the chick, man. She kind of irritating, bro. But she hit me up with a different profile. And I'm like, God, dog, bro. This man, anyway, I ain't gonna get into all that. But it's cool to have simps and stuff, but it still can be time wasters because if they don't fit your personality, your purpose and all that, then it's like, what is this? You're just a waste of time. Like, make your mind up. Fall in line or fall off. It's kind of irritating. I don't like chicks just lingering and just, you need to let me know what this is. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Don't just lingering and popping in and popping out. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? So anyway, I had talked to my mom about it. She was like, well, some girls just, they just like, you seem like an intriguing person and this and that. I'm like, yeah, but still, I don't want this broad around me. And I talk to my mom like this too. Not always, not all the way like I do the brothers, but she know how I am. She raised me, So, and I'm like, why does this chick keep contacting me? Well, some women don't want to just let go. And so, I'm like, that's cool, but I might block the broad, But she the type might come to the house and knock on the door, hey, and all that. I'm like, man, come on in. All right, just come on in. But anyways, I probably won't do that, man. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to donate, support the channel, do so using the Cash App in the description. Peace to you, brothers.